Hey Chicago, welcome to the second part of our series where we uncover the haunting of Lincoln Park Zoo. So Lincoln Park Zoo is one of the oldest zoos in the country and remains the longest running free zoo that we know of. Before it became a home for animals, it served as the final resting place for thousands of Chicago residents. The area was originally a part of the Chicago City Cemetery, which operated from 1843 to 1859. This vast burial ground was the primary cemetery for Chicago during a time of rapid growth and frequent epidemics, which included an outbreak of cholera. Over time, more and more people became victims to deadly diseases, and this concerned the people of Chicago because they believed that decomposing bodies would taint the city's only drinking water supply, which was Lake Michigan. Despite efforts to relocate the graves, a significant number of bodies were left behind, thus, the zoo was established. It held the remains of more than 35,000 people. Stories say that as many as 12,000 bodies still remain under the zoo. The presence of all these unmarked graves has led many to believe that the spirits of those left behind continue to roam the zoo. Many witnesses describe seeing figures dressed in 19th century clothing wandering the zoo grounds. These apparitions are often seen near older buildings or in areas that were once part of the cemetery. In 1894, a sightseeing bridge was constructed 40 feet over a lagoon. During its history, it's believed that 50 to 100 people ended their lives by jumping from a bridge. The suicides became a nuisance, and the bridge was closed in 1919. It is possible that some of these ghosts are the souls of the people who committed the desperate act of leaping to their depths a century ago. In 1962, ground broke for the zoo's barn, a location featuring farm animals and demonstrations on farming. When ground broke for the building, a body was unearthed. After not much help from the authorities, zoo director Dr. Lester Fisher made the decision to simply return the body and build the barn over it. Beyond specific apparitions, the zoo is rife with reports of unexplained occurrences that include lights flickering without explanation, doors slamming on their own, cold spots in otherwise warm areas, and strange noises echoing through empty buildings. Near the Lion House, guests and staff have reportedly seen a Victorian-era woman walking around the area. She has also been spotted, allegedly, in a nearby ladies' restroom in the mirror. There have also been reports from staff members who have repeatedly encountered a stern male voice ordering them to get out. This disembodied voice is also associated with the women's restroom, leading some to speculate that this may be a spirit. Lincoln Park Zoo's haunted history adds a layer of mystery and intrigue to this beloved Chicago landmark. From its origins as a 19th century cemetery to the modern-day reports of ghostly encounters, the zoo continues to offer a fascinating glimpse into Chicago's past and the power of ghost stories. Today, the neighborhood of Lincoln Park and Lincoln Park Zoo is well known worldwide for its collection of animals, its conservatory with hundreds of plants and flowers, and breathtaking views of the city. Nevertheless, visitors to the zoo are unaware that the zoo was even built on graves of hundreds of people. Also, they are unaware that the zoo is one of the most haunted places in the city. Chicago's Lincoln Park Zoo is open daily and takes in thousands of visitors each year. At night, tours are given exploring the paranormal history of the zoo, as well as Lincoln Park's past as a cemetery. Despite all the reports of eerie occurrences and paranormal activity, Lincoln Park Zoo, to this very day, is a favorite of every Chicagoan, whether they are living or they're dead.